Hey, today I'm going to do a quick comparison between the AGM and the Vaunn Medical Underdesk bike pedal, show you everything you need to know, pros and cons of each, and overall which one I prefer. So let's start off with the assembly process and some of the differences. So first off, this is the AGM, and I use these ankle weights. They're not included, just to help give it a little bit more sturdiness. So the assembly for this is just the two legs, and it comes with all the tools you need. You just basically screw it in, and it's very simple. The hardest part is going to be getting the pedals actually on. So one thing I noticed with the pedals is I wish it had like a nut right here to help tighten it. I think the pedals are what is like the downside to this. I think the pedals are what make it a little bit unbalanced and a little bit wobbly, and I'll kind of show you that later. But it comes with this anti or non-slip pad underneath, and then it also comes with this strap right here that you can use around a chair, your office chair, or around your desk. So this is one of my desks, and it can go around that bar right there, and you just basically tighten it so that it kind of helps it stay in place. And the Vaunn Medical also comes with a strap like that. I don't have it attached to this chair, but it also comes with that, but it doesn't come with the non-slip pad. And the assembly, like I mentioned, was really easy. And then they both have a tension like adjuster, so you just spin this dial here to tighten it, and then this one is actually on top. But we're gonna go over how they actually work and kind of compare them. And one thing I highly recommend is just having a little bit of weights to put to the bottom of the legs. And so I use these ankle weights, and they work really well. So let's go ahead and use it. So this chair that I'm using is higher up. I also don't really use them with shoes just because it's really hard to get in with the straps. But if I do want to use my shoes, then what I'll do is just remove the straps, because the straps are kind of just in the way and make it a little bit more difficult. So once you start pedaling, it'll automatically turn on, and it rotates through different things. So you have the amount of cycles, which is that, just every time you spin, and then this is the total amount of cycles, and then it goes through the distance and the calories and the time. So it kind of just rotates through all those things. If you want to reset it, you just hold down this button for about 5 seconds and it'll reset it. And I'll even show you what it looks like underneath. So it takes a AAA battery, and it's like a conveyor belt type thing. So as you pedal, it's gonna rub against this, indicating that you did a cycle. So that's kind of how it works. And then for this one, it's a much easier assembly process. So all you have to do is basically unfold it. It comes like folded together, and the only thing you need to attach is the actual timer thing, and then the knob that gets it in place. So the legs fold in by just clicking this. So it actually is very portable, which I love, and folds up nicely, and you could store it away if you don't want to have it out all the time. So you basically just pull out the legs, set it up like so, and like I said, this is the only thing you really have to attach. The pedals are already attached to it as well. Now for this one, I'm sitting in a lower chair, so lower to the ground, but I could use it with my other chair as well, higher up, and it rotates, or it goes through the same things, but this one has 2 things on the screen at once instead of just one. So it has the count, which is like the same thing I mentioned before, the cycles, the time, total count, and the calories. And the bottom part actually rotates through as you're going through the different ones. So it'll change, and you can change the mode with the button, and you can also reset it with the button here. Now this one feels a lot smoother, and I'm not even using the ankle weights on it, and it's pretty sturdy and in place, whereas the AGM is a little bit more wobbly. Even with these, it just helps overall. There we go. It just helps balance it more. Now, I will say that I need to tighten the tension on this. It seems a little bit loose, but overall, this one is a little bit more stable and a little bit more balanced. And so if I had to choose between the two of these, I think I would go with the Vaunn Medical for all those features I mentioned, being able to fold it up, store it away easier. It fits under my desk a lot easier, because with that bar there, this one has to sit out in front, so I have to kind of scoot my chair back, and it's not as nice of a fit as this one. But overall, can't go wrong with either of them.